Hello again, Self-Taught DIY here again with the unboxing of the Denise Interchangeable Crochet Hooks. Now I saw these on a blog. I don't recall the name. I'm still searching for it. As soon as I find it, I will let you know which one I would have seen it on. And I wanted to try them because they've had so many different hook sizes that I just wanted to get them and see. Now where I live, I don't get a lot of stuff like this, so I had to get this brought in for me, and this is how it came in this box. And the box says that it's unique locking connection, 12 hook sizes, 12, a whole 12. That is really good. 7 cords, and they list the lengths. You can do both traditional and Tunisian crochet with it. Travel friendly, interchangeable with the Denise knitting needles, made in the USA. Well, honestly, I don't do a lot of knitting apart from straight knitting and the purl stitch. That's all I really know. Years ago, someone was trying to teach me how to make a shirt. I made one shirt and I never really found it that interesting. One, because it took me quite a long time to do it, and at that time I was into creating crafts that could have a quick end result. So I never really took up knitting hardcore like that, but I really did take to crochet like a duck on water, basically. So, and I wanted to get this because I have an inkling that I want to do a bedspread, like an Afghan, something for the king size bed. And obviously there are no crochet needles that long. So this one with the cords, you will see when I open it that should be able to help me accomplish that goal. Now the back of it, it says that it expands your fiber crafting horizons, and you have over 80 Tunisian Afghan hook options in one kit. And it tells you what it contains, the 12 individual hooks, the sizes, the 7 cords. They explain how the cords are broken down, 4 end buttons, 2 extenders, and then there are detailed Tunisian crochet instructions by Kathleen Power Johnson, which is very good. We're going to look at that. And it demonstrates the locking connection that they say is unique. And it tells you that you can make Afghan hooks from 8 inches to over 42 inches. That's very good. And they use the hooks for traditional crochet and nooking. Not sure what that is, but I'm going to look it up. Completely interchangeable with the knitting needles. You can add knitting to your crochet and crochet to your knitting. Sounds like a real good option. Many knitting applications, button bands, necklines, cast-ons, bind-offs. Ooh, I'm liking this. Ideal for double-ended crochet with purpose of extra hooks. And then there are some reviews here. The information, where it's made, Charlottesville, Virginia, the website. And let's go open this. So it came in this box, in this sleeve. I wanted the pastel option, but when I went to order it on Amazon, there were no pastel options, so I took the multicolored one. But they're pretty. I like them. I haven't seen them yet, but I like what I see on the box. So let's go. So you open this, and it comes in this nifty case. I like it. Okay, so this case keeps everything inside. Let's open it and see what's in here. Oh wow, look at this, you guys. Isn't this pretty? Wow. So it doesn't only give you the sizes in millimeters over here, from 3.75 to 15 millimeters, but it also gave you the US sizes. So like there's the size H, size I, the various. Oh wow, I'm absolutely loving this. Okay, let's get over here. Over here has it has a pamphlet of sort. We'll put that aside a minute. Let's see what's under here. I saw something pink. And this says, what does it say? Ooh. Okay. They have a Facebook page. They told you something about Denise to go. I guess this is some fabric sleeves or something that you can get. It's not included in here. This one tells you that these are included, are available in both brights and pastels. These ones that I have will be classified as the brights. It tells you the sizes. They tell you that additional needle sizes and long cords available. So if you want more than these, I guess you can go and check the website and you can get more. This will do me just fine, I'm sure. The pink kits raise funds for breast cancer research. I didn't know that at the time that I bought it. If not, I would have been looking for pink so that some of the funds could have gone towards that. Then it tells you about some tools that they have. This is cool. This looks like some sort of apron or a case or something like that. And then it tells you about the locking connection, how to insert, where to insert, and then you need to twist it, and the accessories. Let's turn this over, see what's on the other side. There's a Love 2 series set. Affordable interchangeable, same great needles and hooks. There's something else. Also, it's basically upselling. There's some other cases here. The Denise organizer. Extra cords in multiple colors. Long cords, 24 inches, 30 inches, 42 inches, and 52-inch lengths for shawls, afghans, magic looping, Mobius, and much, much more. And then it tells you again about the Denise Pink and supporting the breast cancer research since 2006. So we put this aside. We looked at this one thoroughly. Let's get back to, let's get back to this one. Now this one, let me just fold it back how I found it a bit. The front of it tells you about the locking instructions and the accessories, the extenders and stuff like that. To use the hooks for standard crochet, simply extend the length by locking the 3-inch cord into the hook. So that's all you have to do for standard crochet. Outside of that, you'll add more as is necessary. I guess these stops here are for, like, if you're doing Tunisian crochet or something, to stop the crochet from coming off the end, but we'll look at that later. When you open it, it tells you about the Tunisian crochet, which is called Afghan stitch. I really did not know that. I just knew I wanted to do Afghan for a bedspread. So some information here that is really good to know. It tells you about the Tunisian simple stitch and it demonstrates it. I already know how to do the Tunisian simple stitch because I have a couple Afghan needles. I can show you what those look like quickly. Give me a minute. These obviously are not the ones that are in use. And again, beloved Susan Bates. This is what I get here. And this is what they look like. This is one end here, and there are two in this pack. This is 25, a 10-inch one. And this is a size 9 US, 5.5 millimeter, and this has in 2 of these hooks. And then I also have this one here. This has in only 1, and this is a size J, a 10, 6.0 millimeters, and it's a little bigger. It's also 10 inches long. And the other one I have is the same thing, just a different color, but the same size. One is a rose pink and one is a gold. So this is what the traditional Afghan crochet hook, and it does say that there, Afghan crochet hook looks like. However, we can simulate that with these. And if I had known that before, I would have just gotten something like this and call it a day. So I already know how to do the Tunisian simple stitch. I can show you that on this channel as well. It tells you about the Tunisian purl stitch. It tells you how to increase and decrease, how to join a new color. There's a diagram for that here, and it has it in writing here as well. It has here that it was voted 2008 Best Crochet Magazine. This is crochet, and it telling you about a free newsletter, da 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 da. You can check that out. On the other side, it tells you about keyring for the kit, additions to the kit. Again, that would be kind of like upselling. It tells you about the versatility of the crochet. It's ideal for large or small projects. All parts are long lasting and made in the USA. Parts guaranteed with normal use. There's about us section. There is the contact information there. And over this side is the front of the brochure. So we just went through that. Now let's play with these little things here. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Alrighty, so I would have told you that these go from a size 3.5 down here to a size 15. And the size 15 is quite big. But it's sturdy and it's extremely smooth, and I like it. And I like the fact that it has a grip, there's a flat surface on either side. I've never worked with a hook this size, but I'm gonna try. The one that I normally work with, especially when I am teaching, is a size H, and yes, this does look comparable with the size H. This also has the flat surface on the front and the back that I like with my Susan Bates. Actually, I have one right here. Let me show you. This is a size 5mm, and this is a size 5mm. Okay, so we are comparing the two. This is a Susan Bates. I told you all before that I absolutely love this because it has the padded grip. I like this, and it has the flat surface here and the flat surface at the back. You can see that there. This one is not as thin as this, not as flat, but nonetheless it has a flat area here, and I hope that you can see that. And there's, yeah, you can see it if I turn it on a side, and there's one at the back, so it serves the same purpose. Let's look at the hooks. Yep, looks like the same to me. I don't know how it looks to you, but to me it looks the same, so I believe it's a true size 5mm hook. The two of them look the same, and the only difference is that this is shorter. But remember, we read that for regular crochet you just have to insert one of these extenders, and that will give you the length that you need. Okay, so we're going to try doing that now. Okay, so the instructions: insert black cord tip into the crochet hook. So you insert this into here. Okay, holding the black connector tightly, twist the hook quarter turn until you feel the cord lock into place. I felt it, but I didn't hear it. But I don't know if you can see it. You can actually see a little black thing right there. Let's untwist it and see if it disappears. Yes, you can see a hole there. If I push this in here, it just stays like this, and it will slide right back out. So you have to turn it a quarter turn, and it locks into place, and it isn't going anywhere. And that becomes your crochet hook. I actually really like this. So if you want to extend it, all you have to do is to take one of these, and I'm going to turn this around, and you put this in here, and you do the same quarter turn. Can't just put it in and leave it, it's going to slip back out. Have to put it in, give a quarter turn. I did hear that one, I felt that one, so that's on there. Let's try the very long one, and this one now can go into this end and turn it. I heard that one and I felt it, so now I have a very long cord, and I have another extender here. Put it in, turn it, it's not going anywhere. Try a long one, another long one, and oh wow, this is really long. So if I'm blowing a baby blanket or so, I am loving this. I am so loving this. I am thinking about all the possibilities here. This is fantastic. And then the stops, how do you put on the stops? So the stops obviously will be to stop your work from coming off the end, and you put it in and you twist it, and that is on there as well. It is not coming off. I can't get it off. So in order to get it off, you turn it, quarter turn, it slides out, put it back in, quarter turn, you feel it. Some of them I heard a little click, others I just felt it when it attached. But this is absolutely fantastic, guys. Look at this. Look, I'm trying to get it all in here for you, so I'm going to turn it like this. So I have to double this, like I have to turn it like this so you get an idea of how long it is. And you can extend and extend. This is absolutely fantastic. And I love the carrying case. The carrying case is wonderful. So to undo it, you just give it a quarter turn and it slides out. Quarter turn, slide out. Put your stuff back as soon as you take them out, because these things can lose easily. Put them right back. This carrying case is fantastic. Fantastic. Haven't tried them yet, and I am absolutely in love with it. I matched it up against the traditional 5mm crochet hook that I normally use, and it is a dead match for it. I'm going to put these back where I found them before I forget. And this one would have been here, and this is the size 5 crochet hook. So let me find a piece of yarn that we can try doing some chains and maybe some single crochets. So just give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me take out the size 5 hook, because this is one I normally use, and I'll use one of the short ones. I said for regular crochet, this is what you do. Just following the instructions, guys, and being nice. Of course, I'm going to amend that as I go on. So I'll close this temporarily. Everything is safe and secure in its own little case. This is really good for storage. I like it. So this is my crochet needle here, and I'm going to use this yarn. Now this yarn, I started a beret with this. I can't remember the color. I'm going to look it up and I'll let you know. I'll put it in the information in the box what it is. I do know it's a red heart, but I can't remember the color. As soon as I remember the color, I'll let you know. So you remember how to do our slip knot, your X, bring it around, pick it up and pull it through. If you don't remember, just check my beginning crochet basics with this chain, slip knot and chain. Just gonna unravel some of this here, and we're gonna do some chains. So let's do, for the sake of this demonstration, we're gonna do 10 chains. So you know, it's yarn over, ooh, this is smooth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like this, guys. Okay, let's do some single crochets. 1, remember the single crochets, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again and pull through. With the single crochet, it's 2 yarn overs, insert the hook, Do your yarn over. There's one yarn over. Pull it through. Pull up a hook. Pull up a look. Pull up a hook. Oh lordy, now my tongue is twisted. Pull up a loop and then bring it straight through and continue like that for the single crochets. I think I'm gonna do another row just so that you can see. This is really smooth, guys. Really smooth. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. And apart from the visual, just seeing this sticking out here, the feel of it is no different. I can close my eye and navigate this and it feels no different to me than what I would have been using. I'm going to chain one here. Remember, single crochet, chain one and turn your work, flip your work. So you want the tail end that is right now on your left to be over on your right. That indicates that you flipped it correctly. And we're going to do another row of single crochets. So this time around you're gonna insert it under both loops at the top, this top braid, both loops as opposed to one, and continue your single crochet. I need to look at the color of this this yarn. I really love variegated yarn. I really love to see the surprises you get in the pattern. In terms of the color. This is really smooth. The yarn is not snagging or anything like that. Oh, I have to do another row because we're on to red. Let's go again. Yay! Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks. And these are all single crochets that I'm doing. The yarn is not snagging on this at all. The feel is very smooth. I can tell in my hand that it's plastic because I don't have the cold feel of steel. But apart from that, it is absolutely fantastic. I like it a lot. A lot. Oh dear. Do you realize every time I get to the end, the color is changing? Oh my gosh. Okay, I promise you this is the last one. This is the last one. I just want to see what this swatch will look like. And I promise I'm going to look up the color and let you know what it is. It just isn't coming to my mind right now. But Red Heart really does have some really nice variegated colors. My favorite color happened to be green though, but hey. But this one is pretty to me. This to me screams autumn. Okay, so I'm finished. I promise I'm finished. Here we go. This is 4 rows of single crochet worked up with the Denise Interchangeable Crochet Needle. Look how pretty this is, guys. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? Can you see it? It's really pretty. The stitches are all uniformed. The yarn did not snag on the hook at all. And if you get this set, you get all of these in it, and you chances are you would not have to buy another set again for a while. This will make a great gift. It is plastic, so you can buy it as a gift for kids. Christmas is coming up. I'm gonna put the link for it in the description box below. I really like this, guys. I'm going to do a second review when I start my Afghan, because I'm going to use my Afghan using this. Obviously I had bought these ones to do the Afghan with, but common sense told me they're still in the pack, but common sense told me that something would have had to give, that this was not what I needed to have something of that size, you know, the size of a king size bed. So it just would not have worked, and it's still in the pack. but then I saw these in a on a blog. I think it was in a blog somewhere, and I said, oh, that sounds like something nice. That sounds like it would do the job. And just to recap, this has over, well, it has 12 needles, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And as I told you, it goes from a 3.75 millimeter up to 15 millimeters, or that is from a US F all the way up to a 19, it looks like. I would have shown you what this one looked like, and this is a 15 millimeter, a size 19, 15 millimeter. And the smallest one is the 3.75. I hope you can see that. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but it's a 3.75 and it's a size 5. Sorry, an F5. F as in family, 5. And then you have all of these cords here, and you have these extenders. They're interlock, so if you want to lock them in, you just put it in. You don't just put it in and leave it like that, it will slide right back out. You have to put it in and turn it a quarter turn, and you will either feel it or see it locking in, and it is in very tight. And to release it, you do the opposite, turn it the opposite way, and it releases. You have 2 of these. The information that came with the box told you that you can buy a range of different cords, all different lengths, all different colors. These are the stops that go on to the end of the cord. This stops your work from coming off. If you're worried about that, you put them in the same way, and you turn them a quarter turn to the right, and they're on there hanging on for dear life. So my opinion so far on this, we would have done the swatch as well, and the color, oh, I look up the color of this color is called Sedona. It is a red heart yarn, and it's a worsted weight yarn, a medium worsted weight yarn. It's called Sedona. It's very pretty, has some lovely fall colors in here, peach and looks like burgundy, some brown going into copper, beige, cream, some wonderful colors. And you can look that up. It's by Red Heart, and as I say again, it's Sedona, Sedona. If you're thinking about this set, guys, I strongly advise you go ahead and get it. We would have used the size 5 to crochet this swatch, and it was very easy, very simple. It's very smooth, very smooth, no snagging. It is comfortable. I can feel the difference between this because it's plastic. Well, I believe it's plastic, and the metal one that I would have had, you don't have the coldness of the steel. But apart from that, I couldn't really tell a difference. The hook sizes I would have shown you, comparing the size 5 to the size 5, are the same. They are comparable, they are the same, and I absolutely love it. So I don't suspect I will be buying any more crochet hooks for a while. This is going to last me for a long time. So to cap it all off, what do I think about this? I think that it's a good set. I think it's a good deal for the money you paid for it. When I bought it, it cost less than 30 US. I believe it did. They have them in pastels. This color selection I have are the brights, and I think they also have them in whites. The cords, they have them in different colors as well. I didn't have a say in the color cord that I had. I don't think I did. At least I didn't check on it. It comes in this wonderful case. It closes kind of like oh dear, you know, I'm gonna date myself at the risk of dating myself now. Back in the day, there used to be those VHF tapes that you used to get. Some of them used to come like this, especially the ones that would have been from like maybe Disney, or the ones that were coming straight from one of the movie houses or something like that. Used to have a case that would close kind of like this, and the cleaner too, the head cleaner for the VHF tape used to have a little tape in there and a little bottle that you, oh, I'm going back, yes. But anyhow, I digressed. So this is what this looks like. It's nifty, everything is in place, good for storage, and Christmas is coming up, guys. You want to introduce your kids, grandkids, whatever, to crochet. This is a wonderful set. With these 12 crochet hooks, you wouldn't need to buy any for a long time. There's also all the extender cords, so regardless of whether they're making a blanket or if they're just making a hat or making a granny square, this would work. So you're looking for a crochet gift, a gift for Christmas? Look no further. This is the perfect thing to introduce a child to crochet. I learned to crochet when I was about 8 years old, 8 years old. And as I said, I was self-taught. Most of the craft that I'm going to introduce to you on this channel are self-taught items, and I'm just going to pass them on to you. But anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm glad that I was able to unbox this with you, and as I use them, I'll be sure to let you know my opinion, my updated opinion, especially as I go up in sizes. I will let you know how comfortable they are. I'm itching to use that size 15, that size 19 I think it is, but I have no idea what I will use that for. Yeah, oh, I was right, 15 millimeter, size 19. I was right on both ends. So I can't wait, guys. Exciting things coming up. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye. God bless.